Hi everybody, it's Arn. In this video, I will introduce an idea that will benefit Kabam, benefit the community, and will make this game much better. And this idea called a training zone. Yep, it's here in the video. So let's start go over the idea and what is behind this idea. So I wrote a document, I'm going to share this document with you. So I've been playing this game over 4 years. I saw its ups and downs, and the games had the good times and the bad times. And we have a couple issues. We have a lot of issues in the game, but there are a couple main issues that I think, and this is just repetitive issue. And the first issue is new champions. Each time a new champion released, and every month we have two, or sometimes like this month, October, three champions released, and it's almost every time there are issues with their synergy, issues with their abilities or other stuff. And it's hard to blame Kabam, right? I'm a developer, I know you need to testing, and they're probably trying to test. But after saw some videos on Comic Con, they probably do some testing, but the game is so big, so it's much harder to test. So they have this content creator program, and they have some content creators that test champions, but this is not enough. We still have those issues. And another issue, the practice. So Kabam always saying that we need to improve our skill, we need to play better, but we need the ability to do it. And now there is no real area to practice. You can go to Labyrinth of Legends, but if you have war and you need to duel a specific champion, you need to ask in many line chats, who is this champion? Do you have any dual target? Do you have any dual target? And I'm going to cover this an idea. Probably many thought about it, but I'm not sure that many wrote it. And small disclaimer, English is not my native language as you know, so you might find small mistakes here. So let's go over idea that I wrote. Sorry. Okay, so what we have here. So this area I call training zone. Of course, the name can be changed. And it will have two things. One, it will have a training quest. And another thing, it will have 1 versus 1 duo target. Something simple, right? But let's start with the main idea. So first the quest will have all the classes. We'll have 6 paths of every class in the game. It will be random champions, 5 to 10. You don't need to complete this quest, because this quest will have 0 energy use, and you can bring champions and just practice a specific just class of the champions. There are no rewards and no energy use. Now let's go to duel 1 versus 1, and I think this is something that players really need. An ability to select a champion and select the champion that you're going to duel against. And this can be champions from your roster. I will talk about another idea in a moment, but you can just select one champion at the top to be your champion that you're going to use, the second one you want to fight against, and just start a duel. And you can practice, and those champions can have your masteries. So you can just practice, and you don't need to ask anymore, do you have this dual target, do you have that dual target? You will have it here. And again, no reward and no cost. But now let's talk about game-changing feature, and it's probably going to be challenges, and I'm going to discuss it a little bit on the video. So you have option to choose champions, but it's not going to be from your roster. In this area, you will see all playable champions in the game. Every champion. Those even that you don't have, you will see in this area. You will have ability just to practice with them, practice against them, just to make better for wars, or if you want to test a champion before you go to arena and just grind for him. But I had another idea, and this came after a change to Get United 2099 synergy issue that few won't see it and did a video, and Kabam just noted they did an oopsie, and they fixed it. And then I had small discussion with Cam on Twitter, and I thought about why not add also to this roster of all champions. Kabam have all the champions, also pre-release champions of specific month. So how it's going to work? So it will going to be very similar to content creator program. Let's say we have champion, and usually they released on Thursdays. A new champion, a new arena. This champion will be added to this training zone like 2, 3, 4 days before. Of course, Kabam will decide. And players will be able to take this champion to the training quest, fight against specific classes, and it's just free unit testing, free testing for Kabam. People can play with the champion. People can test the champion to see if they like champion. They probably will find issues that will report to Kabam, and this will improve drastically the quality of the champions that we are going to receive. And it won't hurt Kabam's money, because if the champions that will be going to release will be good and people will like just the fierce experience of these champions, they will buy crystals. They will go and grind arenas for these champions. And it will make just communication between us Kabam much better. So this is a really, really important part, that how this will make game 10 times better. This will create a transparency. This will show Kabam that, hi, we're a community willing to test your champions, willing to use, we're playing the game because we love the game. And this is an openness from Kabam that it will release a champion that can be used only in training zone area. And you can test this champion, you can play with him, you can see if you like the champion, if it's good champion, if it's bad champion, and issues, because with this thing, you will have not like, I don't know how many content creator pro, let's say 200, let's say 1000, you will have, I don't know how many players playing the game, 1 million players maybe, to test champions for you, for Kabam, and it can make things much, much easier. You can get cases and everything. Another thing, a very, very important thing, as I described here, players will be able to decide if they want to grind or buy the champion. So if Kabam will release champion, community will test it, the champion will be good, people will spend money to get this champion. And I think more people will be spending money, even those who are not spending the money. Once they try the champion and they really, really like, they probably will spend some money in trying to get this champion in arena or maybe in the crystals. Last thing, I also just said, talked about it, that arena, it's just almost every day I see in line chats, do you have dual target of this champion or do you have this champion? And now we have avatars, so you can really find the specific champion. So in this arena, with this dual 1 versus 1, that you choose which champion you want to fight against, you will have the ability just to duel and practice and sharpen your skill. Now let's move on. So the challenges, of course there are going to be challenges, and this is only a small list of challenges and ideas that I thought, suggestions, but I'm sure guys you have a lot more, but let's start. So what signature level it will be selectable champions in training zone? Because there can be different. So we can have 2-star, 3-star, 4-star signature level 99, maybe even 5-star signature rank 3 signature 200 champions. But of course we have different champions, different players on different levels in the game. So Kabam can just log the training area until a player reaches a specific level, and only then unlock it. And we already have this in the game. This is not requiring a special development. We have a lot of gated areas the players cannot reach before reaching specific level to play against those champions. To play this specific content. So we already have this in the game. Of course, Kabam also have all the champions in the game, so roster won't be an issue. And the masteries. So I think the easiest thing is to have champions with the mastery set that the player have. So you just drag the champion to fight against in the dual target, and this champion will have the masteries you have. So you can just practice it, and it will be more reliable, because fighting someone that don't have masteries is just not the same experience like in real quest. And the last thing, and of course there are a lot of things, that which buff the training zone a quest will have. So I don't want to be any hard content, because it's basically to practice with the new champions and practice against specific classes. So they can have just increased health pool, so the fights can be a little bit longer, maybe some attack. But of course, we can just have at the last note some boss that you can just try to complete, the stun immune for example. And again, you won't gain any rewards from this quest. All you will get an experience. And I think this, if Kabam will implement, even not the part of pre-release champion, but the training zone thought that you can do a quest on specific class, or you can do a specific champion with specific champion, can just change the game drastically. It will create openness, it will create more communication between us, the players, and the Kabam. And I think this is something that I'm currently really missing in the game. And let me know in comments below, what do you think about this idea? I will put a link to this document in the video below. I will try to share it with as many people as I can. If you like the idea, share. If you have more ideas, That doesn't really require a huge development. Comment below and let's discuss. I hope you really like this and see you soon on my next video.